ready.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We are here with another reaction to Joy of Life Season 2. Unfortunately, this is the final episode of Season 2. And as I've been dreading of how I was going to feel, this is exactly how I feel. Not very happy, but here we are. Here we are. Bro, let me tell you something. This season has been great. I will be talking about the season at the end of this episode. We're talking about the season in general, where I think it's going to go, what are they going to tackle in season 3. A lot of people has commented and let me know somewhat of an inkling of what they will tackle in season 3 according to the books or according to the directors, of what they've said in interviews or whatever the situation is. Just overall, I just want to say before we wrap up here, thank you guys so much for every single one of you guys that has clicked on the videos or you went over to the Patreon and joined for free to see the full reactions in full when the episodes drop, or you decided to watch the advanced episode as well. Whatever you had decided to do, just know that Terabyte appreciates you. Alright, however you came across my videos and you clicked on it, and that's what I'm happy about. And hopefully you guys will continue to stay with the channel as we're about to dive into a lot of C-dramas. So without no further ado, episode 36 of season 2 of Joy of Life. Let's jump into the reaction. I will see you guys right after for the review.
这种事情先斩后奏，父皇他雷霆之怒，
要做成事儿就不能瞻前顾后。
我不看好这条路，但我就当什么都不知道，也没听见，更不会私下上奏告知父皇。
Okay.
多谢。但我真不看好。你呢？
我也是，你也不看好。
是我这条路表面上瞧着损皇家利终生，他是皇家子弟，他不看好是常理。你为何不看好？
老师的话，其实我没怎么听懂，但是我相信老师的选择一定是对的。
那你还不看好？
只是这世上大多时候，对错并不重要。老师的这条路，动了太多人的利益，我担心这么走下去，终将四面树敌，荆棘密布。
这世间常有人说，对错并不重要，但如果对错一直不重要，一直没有人尝试去改变，那三大房的火，史家镇的火，就永远也不会熄灭。
老师，这条路我虽不看好，但我愿意陪您走下去，哪怕燃尽此身，亦不言悔。
我和师兄一样。
你们真的这么想？
知道你疯，不知道你这么疯，还带着皇子一起疯。
偷听啊！
我可不是故意的。
老师，学生们先告退了，走吧，我们还没下棋呢。
怎么说？找我有事儿？
过来看看，怕那个云之蓝卷土重来。
多谢。
不用，按你刚才那条路走下去，要杀你的人恐怕成百上千，一个云之蓝不重要了。
所以得麻烦你在江南多住些日子了。
以你的身手，除了大宗师，其他九品未必杀得了你。
玄空庙被刺之后，我真气炸开经脉，散于体内，时至今日没有恢复，所以我需要你。
终于肯承认了？
本来也没想真瞒着。
你信上可不是这么写的。
书信嘛，能看的人太多了，有些话只能当面说。
为什么不连我也瞒着？
心里过意不去啊。
为什么？
把你当朋友。
你我一共才见过几面？
你别说，人跟人啊，有时候就这么奇妙。有的人认识一辈子，不过点头之交；有的人只见一面就能托付生死。这话你听了别觉得矫情。我这辈子遇到不少人，可能当朋友的寥寥无几，你算是一个。
确实矫情。
我也这么觉得，以后不说了。
所以你要添一道心法，想重修真气。
哎呀，死马当活马医吧。
把那拿来。
你要干什么？
磨，继续磨，别停。
你改了什么？
师傅做了点手脚。
这心法是假的啊？
也不全是假的，大部分都是真的，只是看了几处。
那我要是照着这个动了手脚的练，会怎么样？
也能重修真气，但是到不了九品。 搞不好变个白痴什么的。
这么歹毒，这苦荷不是说这是我娘给他的吗？
对呀，
物归原主，他还动手脚。
毕竟你是庆国重臣，理解理解。
等会儿，这事儿你知道？
我当然知道，
那你也不提醒我。
信任是相互的，你不坦诚，我怎么敢交心？
你猜到我真气出问题了？
你跟我写信要心法，傻子都能猜到，你肯定是遇见了意外。如果你跟我隐瞒实情，那练成了白痴也是你自找的。
这么狠心
Really?
以你我的身份，朋友二字何其沉重。
那你把这个改回来，苦荷那边怎么交代？
不用交代，图在外，是命有所不受。
多谢，世上还是好人多。
真矫情。
笔给我，
干嘛？
给你画幅画。
什么画？
之前给你那本《霸道真气》，少给你几幅画，应练啊容易七窍流血。
什么时候这世上的人才能少些尔虞我诈？
I don't know.
咱俩共勉，一起努力。
大人，您看看谁来了？
监察院一处邓子越见过提司大人。
当你这是认识多久才跟我来这个？哎，坐。
规矩，规矩嘛。齐天兄，
哎呀，你这胡子呢？
这不是奉大人的命令到江南调查名家，我觉得暗桩嘛就应该彻彻底底的改头换面。来，
Does anybody know you exist here, bro?
我听大人的吩咐，化妆成灾民到了江南之后，果然就被名家给收拢。但是他们疑心很重，头1个月就是整日劳作。我估计他们
he was
一直
here
在调查
before.
我的身份。
这医术跟四术一块儿给你做这身，不会有什么纰漏吧？
确实是，等到第2个月的时候，看的就松多了。我又找到一个机会，展现了一下我记账的才能，他们就开始接纳我了，最终进了3大房。
Okay.
所以说这3大房他还在。
当然呀，大人，名家一早就把3大房仓库以及里面的主事和匠人全都秘密迁到了城外。
Long ago.
偷梁换柱，
还搭上这么多条人命。
大人您看，这就是仓库现在的方位。属下以为这个名家纵火屠戮百姓，罪大恶极，当一律问罪。
名家肯定得办，但不是现在。咱们要考虑的不仅仅是一个名家，更是江南未来数十年的安定。
那大人，属下接下来该如何行事？
你离开库房时，有人发现吗？那就连夜回去，装作什么也没发生。暗桩既然已经埋下了，那就接着隐藏。
3大房这出戏，
不知将来还有什么变数。
属下遵命，齐天兄啊，保护好大人。
哎呀，你放心啊，老大。
So they've been on this for like couple of months. I didn't know that he sent him.
影子后来露过面吗？
自从那天跟云芝兰交手之后，就再没见他的踪影。
那就不管他。明天咱俩出城，收复3大房。
I mean, it's like when it comes down to it, the only thing I can do is run. I can't fight nobody.
范闲驾马出城，
刚刚送来的消息，出城之后前行的方向正是如今3大房库房所在。
库房所在，乃是绝密啊！
必是走漏了消息。
那他们出城只有2个人，
开始是2个。
Initially, they must know that they're being watched. Oh, the Black
还
Knights.
有骑兵。
是监察院的直属黑旗。
这谢必安不是说再过2天范闲必死无疑啊？这2天已经到了。
云之兰都做
Been
不
2
到，
days already.
还有谁能杀得了范闲？
云之兰又不是大宗师，
大宗师要出手了。
否则怎么会需要你云瑞亲自去请呢？
Really now.
4大宗师出手的，不知道是哪一位。
影子大人，
我还以为你会一直躲着不见我。
咱俩的事儿回头再说，现在马上回城。
现在可不能回城啊！这眼瞅着就拿下3大房了。
叶流云正直剑向苏州城一路行来。
苦荷远在北齐，自顾见不愿出手，那就只剩下1位了。
叶流云，
那叶流云是咱庆国的大宗师啊，怎么会对咱自己人下手呢？
悬空庙刺杀，叶家被逐出京都。
那也跟我家大人没有什么关系啊，那是陛下下的令啊。
是啊，所以叶流云的报复就针对皇室。
大人，要不然咱回城去？这叶流云他不会在闹市之中出手，对吧？再不行啊，咱就乘船 离开这江南。
大宗师非人力可敌，你眼前的这些人根本挡不住。
我要是此时回城，明家就有机会把三大房再次转运。有了这次教训，他们就会把三大房化整为零，散落江南各地。也就是说，要想夺回三大房，只能以快打快。现在就是唯一的机会。
可谁来挡住叶流云？
I got that thing on me.
离得倒是远，可凭大宗师赶路的手段，几个时辰就到。
我娘的产业，我想夺回来。
哎呦，大人，我这月银我真是要少了，我
这不是寻死吗？
Saying it's like this is the only chance to get him back. What happened? Oh, so what? They started to move it already?
谁？什么人？给我走！
什么人？在哪里？在门口。
怎么回事？
I know this man is not about to pull up on a steam trolley, bro. I'm done.
坐下别动，坐下别动，放下，放下，放下。
你们都是干什么的呀？此地乃是明家私产所在，尔等驾马擅入，
眼里还有没有王法了？有没有王法了？你们？
你刚才说什么？我没太听清楚。这是哪儿？
我跟你说的很清楚，这是明家的产业。
Property of the Ming family.
好啊。
I thought this was the,
内库
you know what I'm
转运
saying?
司罪案。
That's what it's called, bruh.
内库转运司三大房甲房主事萧敬是你啊？
是我。
这是从庆国元年至今你的所有罪行。
你这是强加罪名啊！
听着吧你！庆国2年3月，萧敬瞒铜山矿难吃死人饷5年，合计13700两。庆国4年7月9日，萧敬行贿苏州主簿，以贱价购得良田700亩。庆国6年正月，以萧敬为首的三大坊主事，并一干私库拖欠工人工钱累计逾万，引发暴动，死14人，伤50余人。
这知想行贿或还可商议，致人亡命，就真是罪无可恕了。
依庆律，当斩。
你无凭无据，怎能定罪你？
这是供词和证据，自己看看。
Yo, that dude has been doing work, bruh.
若是论罪，也该开堂审案的这。
Damn, damn.
监察院提司本就有论罪行刑之责，人证物证俱在，依法斩杀，无需再审。
No trial is needed.
诸位，谁能再跟我说说，这儿到底是哪儿啊？
这是大人，这里是明家私产。
You're still saying it's the personal property.
内库转运司三大房乙房主事马雄建是你吧？
正是下官。
听着啊
Listen carefully.
任职以来娶12房小妾，其中9房是为强抢民女，更有2房是杀人亲夫、夺人之妻，另有庆国6年暴动一案。马雄建亦与萧敬同谋，数罪并罚，以庆律当斩。
Concurrent.
这是什么呢？大人，大人，您饶了我这一回吧，大人。
斩。
Damn.
你们都给我听清楚了！我人刚到江南，不代表我什么都不知道。天下有什么事儿瞒得住监察院呢？
这儿还有一位姓胡的主簿在哪儿呢？
这，边防主事胡金林，拜见小范大人。
胡主事是吧？你来说说，这儿是哪儿
Nigga, don't say it's the property of Ming. It's not Ming property.
回大人，
此地便是内库三大房库房，转业司所有物件暂存此处。
哦，原来这就是三大房啊！
这就是三大房。
监察院提司范闲，奉旨交接掌管三大房，办某领旨办事。诸位，可还有什么异议啊？
你有异议吗？
大人顺应圣意，内库三大房领旨交权。
你应该庆幸自己手上没有人命。
Damn.
三大房内可有专门冶炼铁器的器械？
有，集中在一个库房。都给我闪开！闪开！闪开！
Our dude is like, you better thank your lucky stars that you didn't kill anybody, because you would be dead too. Get that execution. That kind of nuts, man.
范闲进了库房就没再出来。
是门关着，但是可以听到里边有金铁交击，炉火点燃，但是就不明白他在里边做什么。不过也无所谓。
He's trying to make the
即便是
missing
收获
part.
三大房，
只要叶流云一出手，范闲此次定是死路难逃。
So that's why y'all not
不
worried.
像是没死呢。
那可是大宗师啊！
That's
你
not
是
the
家
point.
主，该注意一点，成败不可寄托他人。
Exactly. It's just like, what if dude doesn't show up?
以
Like,
前如果没死，会是什么结果？
you ain't got no backup plan?
明家争夺三大房，那可是抄家灭族的罪。
Yeah.
谁说是名家？
They said it's y'all fault.
明家也是被骗的，个别族人心存祸心，只是这么一来，恐怕再找一个过继的也扛不住这么大的罪名。
你亲兄弟不少啊，那就让你那些亲兄弟们一个一个的去送死啊！
Imagine that, man. They just adopt people to use as scapegoats. He didn't even have a backup plan. You guys are
那
trash,
几个亲
bro.
兄弟，别说一个一个去死，就是一起死，也是您说了算。可是怕是这样也扛不住吧？
那还不简单？你和我选一个献祭出去。
Damn. She's ready to sacrifice your ass. Imagine that.
自然是我，孩儿。再贪生怕死，那我也是个人呐，怎么能把自己慈悲宽厚的母亲？
You just kill her right now.
好儿子，
My good son, are you serious? This lady got about 80 years on her and she won't
要
even
看看
sacrifice
范
herself
闲
for
能不
herself.
能活下来。
I know he wants to kill her right now.
母亲说的对，不过这一次范闲，
Come on. See if you got the balls.
怕是死路一条了。
这有一会儿了呀，我就不明白了，这么点时间，还能临时造出个神兵利器对付大宗师？
He just needs to. It's just one part that was missing.
黑旗听令，守住三大房，没有我的命令，谁也不许进来。
叶流云来了，
你还等不及了，快到了，
我去迎迎他。
大人，
Like, we'll finally see the sniper rifle in
第
action.
一次见，迎着大宗师去的，
我家大人一向与众不同，
这还快？疯了吗？
偶尔疯一次，也挺过瘾的。大人，找我。
子大人，
你也跟过来？
这种热闹还是要凑一下。
你俩要是实在不知道说什么，咱们可以不说话。
紧张，总得说点什么。
上个茅房去来得及吗？
Wanna go to the loo right now?
应该是来不及了。
Is he here?
啊？哎，怎么了这是？
叶流云来了。
This is the first time we're meeting another. Well, we've met 3 of them? No, we don't know what Kuhei looks like. But, the Grandmaster that's in the capital. This man really pulled up and singing.
都别跟着，我自己处理。
一个人去，不要命令。也好，你死了，我收尸。
收什么尸啊？这要是真死了，死无全尸。老王，平时你一向聪明，跑得快，一会儿真要有什么事儿，千万别犯傻。
This man really pulled up and he's singing.
这超越时代的武器怎么躲？
成大宗师者，已不被人间常理束缚。
那不成了妖怪？
This man said Enough with the rowing. Yo, what is going on?
范闲，
叶先生好。
我欠了人情，你离开江南，我不杀你。
不好意思，我这人不太听劝。
刚才你看到的是什么？
神兵利器。
怎么不用啊？
我想了想，觉得用不上。
Really？
怎么讲？
因为您不会杀我。
Bro, what？
我听闻您是以流云散手闻名天下，
这剑杀人更快，我为什么就不能杀你？
因为您不敢杀我。放眼天下，除非是似顾剑这般绝情绝义之人，否则就没人敢杀我。
真的？
叶家是被逐出了京都，但叶家还在，并未消亡。您若是真杀了我，叶家才是真正的万劫不复。
That's crazy.
这就是你的底气。
先生是天上的流云，潇洒之气，但这么多年终归留了条线在人间。有线在人间，那便还是人。既然是人，终究有情。浪花只开一时，但比千年时，并无甚不同。先生亦是如此。
Are you really going to be able to talk your way out of
谁告
this?
诉你，我在乎叶家。
Bruh. These grandmasters, they're not human, bro.
叶先生，是我赌赢了。叶先生，是我赌赢了。您是大宗师，但依旧是人。
赌性够大，够疯的，也不知该说你像谁。
多谢叶先生，
仅此一次，下不为例。
晚辈是想谢谢先生，让我知道大宗师也可以依旧是人。
These grandmasters are not human,
走仕
bro.
途，也修武道。要是眼瞧着这两条路走到顶点，都没了人性，那还有什么意思啊？
你跟你娘还真是不一样，
这么矫情。您也认识他？
她可不像你聪明，但也别太聪明。
什么
Smart, but not too smart.
我是人，并不代表其他大宗师还认为自己是人。
啊。
大人，这算是尘埃落定了吧？咱赢了。
你怎么知道他不会杀你？
拿命赌的。
恭喜，命赌赢了。多问一句，既然他不杀你，挥这一剑有何意义？
做给京都看的。叶家被流放，大宗师有所这一剑是向京都表达自己的态度。不过刚才那一剑斩向我的时候，我真是觉得天崩地裂。那么一瞬间，真觉得自己死定了。没想到最后就斩了走头发。
This is what I was afraid of, bruh. Like, I was like, this dude cut the entire freaking place. I knew that's what he did. As I was like, wait a second. Bruh. They are not human, bruh. What is this, an anime? What the hell?
斩楼，这就是大宗师的手段。
大宗师。
Exactly.
听着怎么像骂人呢？
Man, split the heavens, bruh.
这话错了，其实他们依旧是人。哎，你说咱们会有这么一天吗？
我可能会有。
Is that I might?
我呢？
小范大人，这要等你真气恢复了再说。
Oh, he got his chi back. Okay. And that's the end of the season. I'm back. You honor swash nigga. Okay.
还没结束，最后这个结尾不会又要等好几年吧？
They're not gonna.
影子导致范闲重伤，就这么算了？圆梦呢？他有人命在手上，那庆帝和神庙之间到底什么关系？
I don't know. Lots of
后面的能不
questions.
能快点儿？
All right. What a season of TV. I enjoyed it thoroughly. Hopefully you guys did as well. Where to start? Season 2 of Joy of Life fulfilled. It did more than I expected it to do. It really went way beyond my expectations for what season 2 was going to be like. It was a shorter season, of course, 10 episodes less to be exact. As much as I would sit here and say, you know, I would have loved if it was 50 episodes, they did a very good job in 36 episodes. They got to the point of, they got to where they needed, that they wanted to do. I would say there wasn't, I know a lot of people, I'm bringing this back again, I know a lot of people said the series, the season started out slow, right? Or they'll say, you know, it really didn't get going until episode 6. Everything that happened between those episodes until Xian came back to the capital, right? Everything that transpired, what he had to do, who he had to talk to, come back, let the emperor know that, hey, I did this for a reason because people are out here trying to kill me. All of that happened needed to happen. I don't know why people are saying that it doesn't get going. Xian faked his death. We didn't know that in season 1 if you didn't read the book. We didn't know that, right? Right? Some people say he's gonna still be alive, but I didn't know it was faking. You get what I'm saying? I took it as when people told me, don't worry, Xian will be back after I watched season 1. I did not know that it was him faking his death. I thought, okay, he got stabbed, he's gonna survive the killing, right? Maybe it wasn't a deep stab, maybe it was not in a vital place, it wasn't a fatal blow, right? That's what I was thinking. But it turns out, faking of his death, the repercussions of that, you know, deceiving the emperor, deceiving the kingdom, all these different things played into it. That's why they had to do all of that. Now, if this did not happen in the books, quite frankly, I don't care. I'm not even gonna go into it because I don't care if it didn't happen in the books. In the show it happened, and it created good context for me watching the show. I enjoyed every bit of that start of the show, right? Every bit of it. Start of season 2. I enjoyed it very well. Now, I'm not going to go into all the details and stuff that took place this season. I'm just going to touch on a few things that have changed over the season, especially when it comes on to characters and my perception of them. Especially the Emperor and what he means to the story. Of course, Xian getting married. Of course, my perspective on Second Prince has changed a bit because he let his hair down a little bit this season to help us to understand a little bit more about his father, right? So, and what he has to deal with. And also we met the Empress this season as well and found out what her role is in the story, what she means to the story, her relationship with Xian's mother, all of these different things that caused season 2 to be so good. I can't touch on it all, but I'm gonna try to talk about things that are very important to the story going forward, and that wasn't resolved in season 2 and stuff like that. Meaning, of course, Xian got his chi flow back at the end of the season here. I didn't expect it to happen at the end of the season. I didn't even think he was gonna get it back, to be honest, at all, because I guess it is something that he needs. Now that we finally get to really see what a Grandmaster can do. Talk about that a little bit first. It's crazy to think the level from 9 to Grandmaster, from level 9 to Grandmaster, is worlds apart. You get what I'm saying? It's worlds apart, because we ain't see nobody. These dudes are they're changing the atmosphere. They're on Dragon Ball Z level, you know, Goku Super Saiyan. That's the levels that the Grandmasters are on, bro. Like, they're out of this world powerful, right? And to imagine, you know, it's like, why did his mom give the world this? You know what I'm saying? It's just like, it's so crazy to me that she gave them this, gave them the knowledge to learn how to do these things. And I'm wondering as well if that was a part of the old world, right? Or this is just something that came from the temple itself, right? This power. Did she steal the information? Questions like, why do they need her to return? Why does Fan Xian have to die? You know, this is kind of the way how, let me rephrase that. The way how this season take place and a lot of stuff, we got information that was just a lot to consider. You know, it seems like the Emperor has some sort of connection with the temple beyond, you know, Ye Qingmei, right? Beyond that, you know, I don't know if is he trying to find the temple? Is he trying to change certain things about the temple? I have questions about that. When it comes on to the Emperor and what he represents this season and what we've come to know, we still can't really put a pin in what his character is or who the character is, right? Still can't put a pin in it. I'm be honest. I've theorized a lot this season about his character when it comes on to, you know, if he's, you know, if everything is just a game to him. Is he just moving pawns and knights across the chessboard? Or there's two sides to him, and sometimes he shows genuine care about the people he cares about, or it is all just a game to him, right? And he doesn't care about anybody but himself, right? And he plays the part. And sometimes there's some genuine moments that I saw this season that got me, like, just trying, like he's trying to teach people lessons. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, before we met the Empress the first time, when Crown Prince, when he was talking to Crown Prince and he told him to sit on the stool with 3 legs, right? And he pushed him over. And in that moment, I felt like he was teaching him a lesson, right? And he did, right? Even, you know, Empress had to kind of clarify it for Crown Prince. She already picked up on the lesson as well. But we also learned that the Crown Prince, you know, he has to play coy. He has to play like he's an idiot because he doesn't want to seem like he wishes to get the crown before the crown is actually handed to him as emperor and stuff like that, because that can be considered treason, you know. The thing about it when it comes on to the Emperor and the relationship he has with Fan Xian, and that's why it is marketed just like this picture here. I realized like halfway through the season why they were marketing Joy of Life Season 2 with these two. Like probably all of the promotional pictures of this season was with Fan Xian and the Emperor. And I was like, okay, the Emperor is going to play a big part this season, but I didn't think it was going to be like this. Getting rid of Prime Minister Lin. All these different things. Like, you know, this season of, bear with me, because I'm trying to formulate all my thoughts for 36 episodes of the show over the last month, right? Of me watching the show. So, as I gather my thoughts, they're coming out. So, certain things that took place this season with Xian as a character, I've grown to love the character even more. The moments that he had, you know what I'm saying, playing on the same chessboard with everybody else, finding out that he's playing on a chessboard with everybody else, you know, with the Emperor, with the Prince, finally getting that acknowledgement from the Emperor that, you know, that's his father, all that good stuff, but also his real and true family that raised them, that cares about him. You know what I mean? I mean, take for instance is stepmother, or if you want to call her that, right? Remember that she didn't like Xian. She didn't like the fact that he was gonna come back to the capital, because at first we thought she was the one behind, you know, sending our boy over to Danzhou to go take out Xian, and it turns out it wasn't her. She's more worried about Xian getting less, you know, attention from the father, I guess, because Xian is a bit older, right? And when she found out that Xian is not a bad person, she started treating him differently and stuff like that. So we've all come to know and love stepmom, you know, but also as well the wedding, man. The wedding, when he told her to sit in that chair, you know what I'm saying, it broke me. And you guys was there too. It broke me. And at first I didn't know why. At first I didn't know why that moment just let me break down in tears. Like, just I couldn't even hide it. I couldn't hold it back. You know, until I actually thought about it, and I was like, recently I've really like reconnected with my own mother in not even like a unique way or anything like that. It's just that, you know, between the relationship with me and my mother was always like, you know, mostly just phone calls and stuff like that. So like recently, like over the last year or so, I've been making a concerted effort to visit my mom at least once a week. If it doesn't happen like this a lot of time, then it doesn't happen. But for the most part, I try to do that because, you know what I'm saying, it's not because my mom is getting like super old. My mom is still in her 60s, right? So my mom is not like, she's not like 80, 90 years old. Can't go anywhere and stuff like that. She's still pretty, you know, going all about and move about and stuff like that. But I don't know, I just felt like doing that because, you know, I realized that when it comes on to family is so important, man. It's so important. And I want you guys to know that too. If you have somebody, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's somebody that you just can go to school. Just go there. You know what I'm saying? You don't even have to converse. You know what I'm saying? You don't even have to converse. You don't have to have a conversation. Just the time spending in these people's presence. It means so much to them, and it will mean a lot to you as well. Trust me. Trust me. If you don't have somebody like that, I will understand. But I think if you have somebody that you really care about and you live close to them, or even if you know, they're not even within range. If you got to drive like, you know, 45 minutes to an hour to get to them, I think you should still do it, right? Because I think I think people tend to give people their flowers too late. And then they're at the funeral, they're crying, and they're remembering their last words that they said to them and all of these different things. And I don't want that to happen to me, especially when it comes on to my mother. And I think that that moment when he told her to sit told her to sit in a chair, I want to acknowledge you as my mother, it just resonated to me on a subconscious level, you know, until I actually thought about it. And it just hit me really hard, right? But that moment meant so much to Xian, to the mom, to the dad, you know, them just always looking out for him. Even the goodbye a few episodes ago, you know, he's like, do it the way how you want to do it, you know, and he hugged both of them. And he said, you know what I'm saying, I want to do this. I want to register as a fan, not as, you know, a prince. So that was very heartwarming, man. Lin, of course, finding out certain things about, and I think the growth within her character was great as well. Even though I think I understand where her anger is coming from. I really do. I've talked about this a few times. I understand where her anger is coming from, but it's all about her feelings, right? It's all about how she feels about it. And that's fine and dandy. You can feel that way. Nothing wrong with that. But objectively speaking, I could care less about your brother. I'm just saying. Because if he wasn't trying to kill Xian would have never tried to kill him, or Unk would have never killed him. So, yes, it might seem like this is not the killing of an innocent here, so I can't really feel sorry for Ling Gong that way. Like, I can't feel sorry for him. Objectively, I can't. Right? I can't. Because if you out there doing some messed up stuff and you get killed as a result of it, it's very hard for me to feel sentimental about you. It's like, yes, if something like that happened to my brother, right? And I know that he's been out there doing crimes and all of these different things, and as a result of that, he dies. I'm going to be sad. Yes, absolutely be sad, cry my eyes out. But revenge? Oh no. That's where you lost me. The revenge. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's where you lost me, where it's just like revenge when all of these things are happening, your brother getting mixed up in all of this stuff, tried to kill your to-be husband, right? There was a lot going on that she wasn't privy to. But when it comes on to her character and the growth in her being so outspoken, one of the moments after the wedding when she spoke up, you know, she thanked Wang Qing'an for always protecting, you know, Xian, stuff like that. It just such heartwarming stuff, and she killed it. The actress that played Lin killed it this season. There was a lot of character growth, as well as to, you know, think for herself. I would have hoped for a better goodbye though. When Xian was leaving, I was hoping that she would have pulled up right before he leaves and get to even, you know, say some words or something. But I guess the gesture of hugging from the pair was good enough. Still, it was a great moment. Don't get me wrong. Not hating on the moment. I wanted it to be something else. Would have been nice to get some full physical contact. You know what I'm saying? But hey, they were already leaving. I guess boats don't reverse. So, but in any case, I'm just making fun. So great stuff happened this season. We got Second Prince being betrothed to Linger, Yi, whatever you want to call her. All right. So that happened. They had a little bit of thing going on during the season there, getting to know each other. It is what it is. We'll see how that develops. I don't know. Don't tell me if they actually get married. I don't think they will, but they're not a good match. Put it like that. They're not a good match. But hey, she might feel sorry for him based on a lot of stuff that he said to her, and she will have to perform her wifely duties because, you know, the emperor says so. It is what it is. But she has to do that. That's what the emperor just handing out marriage proposals. You know, we got that other dude that's supposed to marry Roro, but of course Fan Xian said that's not happening, so I'm guessing it's not gonna happen. So this season's second prince, I mean, he's still an asshole. He still feels like he needs to do this. He needs to be at odds with Fan Xian. He just feels like he needs. And I'm wondering, I'm also having this question as well to I'm trying to see if Fan Xian, no, if Second Prince knew a long time ago, or had an inkling of it, that was his brother. Why did he feel the need to compete with Fan Xian so much? Is it, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, I mean, I could be completely wrong about this. He could not have any idea, and this was just about the treasury. You know what I'm saying? Because the more and more I find out about the treasury as well, and it's like, why? Why do they want him to take over the treasury and all these different things, and also the inspectorate as well? It's just so many things they want Fan Xian to be able to do, and I'm wondering if he's, you know, shouldering all of these responsibilities, and it's like, why? You know what I'm saying? It's just like, does everything that his mother was in charge of or had inspiration over needs to be passed on to him? And it's like, why? Why do you need this, Emperor? Is it because you see Fan Xian as somebody that you can manipulate in the future? That could be it. I don't know, right? So when I'm thinking about a lot of the things that happen in season 2 when it comes on, especially between these two characters, Fan Xian and the Emperor, it just, every time I'm just like, okay, the Emperor is a cool dude. He then just surprises me with this out of world decision. Out of world decision and scheming that I'm just like, can we really trust him with anything? You know, can we really trust him with anything? This situation that just happened, you know what I'm saying, with the Ming family was just, they executed that in what, 3 episodes? And it was compelling. It was great. Him getting back to 3 workshops. It was beautifully done. Now that Fan Xian is not dead, the Ming family is, it's over for them. Because they were depending on that. And especially with the mom, the real head of the family, thinks that the son should sacrifice himself. So she's going to blame it all on him. So I don't know how Fan Xian is going to handle that situation. But we'll definitely see that next season. But we have the 3 workshops in hand. I figured it's the last episode. They have to, at the very least, wrap that part of it up. You know, because they started it. Because, you know, I think, I'm wondering why they decided to tack this on at the end of the season. Because some of the times when producers and stuff like that make these decisions, because more than likely it's because it is short. So they'll just be like, you know what, let's just do a few more episodes and just cover this short arc here, right? Not in its complete, but him getting back to workshops, how that happens. It's a great way, and then to end the series with Fan Xian, end the season with Fan Xian, right, getting his chi flow back, was great. We got to see a Grandmaster in action. That was also a great decision as well to include that in the final episode. So you're just left with this epic feeling and not really a dreading feeling, right? from like season 1, where we were worried if Fan was going to survive or not, right? So this was an excellent season, man. Trying to see if there's anything else I want to expound on. Fan Shijua definitely became one of my favorite characters this season. The things that he went through, just his character growth from not being so dumb, you know what I'm saying? Because he was the dumb character that loved money in season 1. This season they really put the spotlight a lot more on him, his relationship with his father, also him leaving to do better things, better and greater things, so his father can be proud. The character growth was awesome for him. He became one of my favorite people to see on screen this season, for absolutely sure. I really thought they would have shown Silili at least one time. They did not. She was mentioned a few times, but they never showed her. And of course, I gotta talk about my girl Dodo. She didn't do much this season, but she still showed up. And as I said in the last review, I said I think that Dodo has a little thing for Fan. Maybe not on other sides of things. Maybe Fan don't feel the same way. He just considers her a really good friend. But I think if Fan gave her a chance, she would jump at it. She might play it a little bit easy, but either way, you know what I'm saying, Dodo, she's just a character there for me to simp on. She's not doing much, right? As long as she stays in the series and the actress, the same actress, I'm glad it didn't change her. Grand Princess came in for a few episodes as well. She's the one that sent the Grandmaster to kill Fan. That has failed, so I don't know what she's gonna do next. She just hates Fan. She hates Fan. She hates Fan and his mom too. The hate goes deep, man. It goes really deep for these people, especially when it comes on to Fan and his mother. And it's like there are people that are willing to kill her offspring that had nothing to do with her. You know what I'm saying? And you have these people that speak so highly of his mother that just really just has me thinking sometimes, like, did people just hate her because she's just too good of a person? Because she did all these great things? Like, people just doesn't like her? You know what I'm saying? I can understand the Empress side of things. I could totally understand the Empress, why the Empress don't like her, or don't like Fan for that matter. Not really her. You know, I can understand where that kind of revenge plot comes from, but it's like everybody else, assassins that tried to poison them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, wow, why? But I'm guessing a lot of that information. Season 3 is the final season, they said. So we'll see what happens. I'm pretty sure they're going to expand a little bit more on Ye Qingmei's character, to give us more context about how she lived when she was in the capital. Hopefully they do in season 3 and expound on that a little bit more, because her character is still very much a mystery. Very much a mystery. We've learned a lot of things that she's done in the capital, but there's so much more about what she did when she was alive that is baffling to me. That still baffles me. That's still confusing about, you know, where all that hate is coming from and all these different things towards her character, right? So this season was great. This season was great. Lots of character growth. We got to meet the first prince, all that good stuff. First prince became one of the coolest characters around. Loved the dude, even though I didn't like him when he pulled up. But yeah, if you want Fan signed, I'm with you 100%. Even when he found out that Fan was his brother, even when he was leaving and he's like, yo, take care of yourself, but here, if you need help, I'll drop everything and come get you. You know what I'm saying? I love that. I love the fact that he actually, you know, acting like a big brother. So that was pretty cool. of him there. This was a great season, man. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section about season 2 of Joy of Life. Of course, did you enjoy it? Did you not like it? Do you think that they changed too much from the books? All these different things. Let me know how you felt. Some people has already let me know how they felt about it, but it is what it is. Some people have said that it was rushed and all these different things, and I'm just like, bro, 36 episode of absolute greatness. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you watch. And your view, a lot of people's view is skewed because they've read the books, right? And they're like, oh, it should be 1 for 1. Oh, yes, 1 for 1. Don't change anything. I was just like, wouldn't you find that boring? If I read a book and then when I watch a TV series, it's the exact same things. Why didn't I just read the book again? You know what I'm saying? Why didn't I just read the book again? I find that really boring. So for transfer of media to a different medium, I usually like when it's a little different. Change a little bit of the things up to create better context, because sometimes some things that are fit in the book doesn't fit when it comes on to a TV series. And that's why you know, but only make these changes if, you know, the author is okay with it though, because then you have producers and stuff like that and writers that just take advantage of that free reign to just do dumb things with your characters and stuff like that. So as long as the authors are on board, the author is on board with, you know, certain changes to make it more, you know, to make it more fit with narrative and stuff like that is going on, and characters, and, you know, keeping those character traits and all of those different things. Because sometimes when you change those things, if you're trying to invoke emotion, sometimes certain things just doesn't play very well when you're writing, because you're not writing the same words from the book, right? And somebody's reading it. You're actually trying to create a script out of the entire picture of what the particular arc is about and stuff like that, right? And yes, you can theorize, you can do all of these different things, and that's what makes it good. And I think that a little bit of difference is not gonna break your experience, okay? So settle down. Anyways, guys, I appreciate you guys, man. Leave a like, leave a comment. Remember, guys, if you want me to do a live stream and we discuss season 2, let me know under this video, okay? And we will do a live stream and we could talk about Joy of Life season 2, and we can also discuss what is coming up next, what do you guys want me to watch, and all those different things. But if you guys can't show up for a live stream and we can discuss this, let me know that as well. You know, I know people are busy, they can't always do it, and I want the majority of y'all to have an input into what we're going to watch next. As I've told you guys, I'm going to be watching The Disguiser. I need to finish it so that we can move on to the stuff that you guys really want me to watch. But because I've already started The Disguiser months ago, I think I started watching it back in like October of last year or something like that. But I never finished it because, you know, stuff got in the way and all these different things. But that is next on the agenda. So if you're watching this, just know that I'm going to start uploading those episodes, and I'm going to clarify where I stopped off and where I'm going to continue from. I'm going to have to go back and kind of, you know, remind myself about what the story was about and what they were doing and the characters and all these different things, because I was really enjoying it. It's just that things got in the way and I stopped reacting to it. So either way, guys, I appreciate y'all, man. Season 2 of Joy of Life was great. Don't forget to leave a like. Don't forget to comment. I'll see you guys for the next one. I'm out.